Hello, friends. Oh, I have an echo. Hang on. Why do I have an echo? Okay, that was my echo. Good. Nothing problematic. Hello. Welcome in, Scorch. It was just on my side. I had my stream up on a tab and forgot to mute it. That was all. Thankfully, an easy fix. Hello, hello. How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Sorry I got started a couple minutes late today. To the start of every stream, yeah. Where do I hear talking from? Oh, jeez. But yeah, welcome on in. Today we are doing our first Thursday of June Dunjune D&D inspired brick build. We built a mimic and a beholder on Sunday. Show those. So here's our mimic we built on Sunday. And our beholder. Try not to break it. There's our beholder we built on Sunday. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit bigger of a build. And it is up here in the corner. You might be able to see it a little bit better, but it's a dungeon, or a dragon guarding the witch's tower. Dungeons and treasures, totally not Dungeons and Dragons. Totally not. We also have a puzzle up and going. It is pinned to the top of chat. If anybody wants to join in on that, it is a Dungeons and Dragons puzzle to go along with our Dunjune theme. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, like I said, sorry I was a couple minutes late. Suntroa and I decided last minute to go run out and grab some lunch. And of course, that always takes longer when you're in tourist season in a tourist town than you expect. The line was ridiculous. Thankfully, I could order ahead, and otherwise I'd still be there. Waiting for my food. But anyway, yeah, we are doing well. You might hear Azar barking in the background. Suntroa is doing a little house project, and Azar is not happy. As I mentioned last time, we have started a new sub-reward sort of celebration program where you can pick a potion ingredient. Last time Suntroa subbed and got to pick his potion ingredient. For every 10 potion ingredients, we will do a sticker giveaway. Also, the drop game is still active and going. At least it should be. Are you still active and going? Yes, it is. Good. Nothing is broken. Sometimes it, goes to sleep, and when you do the drop, it'll spawn it in. I don't understand how it works. But I was like, it's active. It says it is. Hey, landed in the cauldron. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Like I said, if anybody subs, you will get to pick a potion ingredient. And for every 10 potion ingredients, we'll do a sticker giveaway. You have a chance to win at the drop game or a sticker giveaway. And let's touch some bricks. Touch some bricks and get to building. Like I said, this is what we're building right up here. Oh, that was a pretty good one, Scorch. 77. You actually made it in the cauldron. The other day, no one could make it in the cauldron. All right. I need to be looking at this screen. There we go. Yeah, I literally walked in the door 2 minutes before I started. 77% of a sticker. fully cut off like part of a sticker. You might also have noticed I have some epic music going right now. And this is my playlist in honor of Dun June. We'll go back to the normal tavern playlist on Sunday, where we'll be back to playing some more Ale and Tail Tavern. Azar is so mad at Centro right now. It's just going nuts. We're in. There we go. Gonna dive right in on this. So this is roughly the footprint we're going to be working with. I think it goes out maybe one block, two by on either side. But it's not terribly huge, but it does go up quite a ways. I've not worked with this particular company of bricks before, so see how. So far they're slotting together pretty easily. Santroa was going to try and have a bit of artwork for the puzzle done before stream, but that didn't happen. It's not in the cards. So these look more yellow, but I don't think it'll pick it up on camera. They're actually gold. They're like a sparkly, shiny gold. Each. Sorry, that was not clear. Yeah, $25 each on his post about emotes. Or $20 each. Sorry, not 25. $20 each. He normally charges $30 each, but he decided to run a special, primarily to help fund a Switch 2. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It would be USD, as we are in the USA. I don't know how we could charge. I think all of his stuff is set up to do USD. So I don't know what the current conversion rate is. Yeah, no, not Canadian for sure. I suppose I should have him do a brief edit on that. His first time really advertising like a sale sort of thing to to Twitch folks. Usually it's just other Americans that would be on the receiving end of the advert. So I will give him a note to maybe add USD on there somewhere. By 8. Just wasn't familiar with EA other than the company. I gotcha. I helped him make his little flyer, and we actually went back and forth a couple times whether to put each for EA, and we ended up going with just the abbreviation. On top. Okay. Which was folly. We should not have gone with the abbreviation. Again, we're not used to having so much of an international crowd. But you are definitely not my only non-US viewer, nor his, so... Got to start thinking globally. This honestly is the first time he's really done like a promo like that. Worldwide, baby, yeah. Yeah, this is really the first time that he's done any sort of like promo sort of thing like this, so we just can't quite afford the Switch 2, just can't, well, I guess I should say we can't justify spending money on the Switch 2 out of our regular income, but his art money is different income, I guess. That way. I should put up a prediction of, will PyroKitty have to unbuild half her build? That happens enough that it's entirely possible. Yes. Yes, I absolutely saw those posts and was actually glad because we probably would have pre-ordered it from GameStop. Actually, no, we would have pre-ordered it from Walmart because we get a discount at Walmart. But I would be so mad. Part of the fault is on Nintendo because apparently the packaging is not great. Like the screen is right up against a very thin cardboard. There's nothing, no foam, no cardboard, like, you know, formed thing. Nothing. It's just up against the packaging. And apparently it happened to more than a few people. Like, we're talking like hundreds of people. If I understood the post I saw correctly. So GameStop in trouble. But yeah, could you imagine being, you know, pre-ordering your game for, or your console for a midnight release and busting it open to find out that there's 2 little holes, at least 2. Some of them had 4 holes just punctured right in there. Okay, so this is going to be the base size. We're starting to build up the sides, so that's not bad. bought my last GPU, it came in a box, within a box, wrapped in bubble wrap. Yeah. Especially, I mean, it's a $500 console, like. But also, GameStop employees shouldn't be stapling the box. I mean, did they not realize that it had resistance behind their stapler, you know? I'm not gonna let GameStop completely off the hook. Alright, so a 4 and a 3. And this one has like a hole in the middle of it, so common practice here for consults. I think game is the UK branching and the staple receipts the box too. Yeah. I would just think, I would just hope, you know, after like one staple and you feel resistance, you'd be like, huh, maybe I should not, I don't know. Step? No. Haven't heard of any UK Switch disasters. Alright, we're getting the base together here. Certainly becoming something. What did I forgot to do? I just realized I did not post on Discord. Bear with me, folks. Just one moment. Jeez. And copy. Send. Not that I know that anybody sees my Discord promos, but oh jeez. Okay. There we go. You see all. Sup, Tandos? Welcome. I knew as soon as I posted. You're awake and upset about it? Fair. Fair. Hey, Emerald Company Gaming. If anybody's wanting to check out great gaming stream, check out Emerald Company Gaming. I think I got you a shout out there too, Scorch, didn't I? Should have auto shouted you out at the beginning. First time you chatted. As long as everything is working. Okay. I gotta make sure I get my shoutouts done. Nope, these aren't what I need next. That's the next step. Hope everybody's doing well. We are building this set up here. Is the totally not D&D. It is Dragons and Treasures guarding the Witch's Tower. You're gonna need all of the caffeine today. There's a bunch of tea for you. All the tea. Yeah, so we've got the footprint down for our tower. It's gonna go up a good bit, so 4 across. This is the follow-up to our Mimic and Beholder from last week. This is our Dunjune celebration. Since a few more folks just joined in, I announced on Sunday I'm doing a new sort of sub-celebration thing, where if you do sub, you get to pick a potion ingredient from... There we are. From these here. And you go into the cauldron here, and after 10, we create a potion, and I hold a sticker giveaway. See, they want the legally distinct root for the name. Exactly, Tandos, exactly. It is totally not Dungeons and Dragons. It is Dragons and Treasures? Yeah. And also, while I am promoting things, Suntroa is doing an emote sale. $20 per emote. The bot just posted his link tree up there. We are, he's doing the sale to help pay for a Switch 2. So if anybody needs any Twitch emotes or any Discord emotes, well, have I got a guy for you. Slipknot. That's clever. Yeah, Hasbro is really locking down for monetization purposes. Well, now's the time to get them, John Z. Now's the time to get them. It's on sale. Oh, I see. I could not tell where it wanted these pieces to go. Not that I think it really matters, because it's just covering this whole line. I get the benefit of I don't have to pay for the emotes. I just have to wait till he's not working on a commissioned emote and then bug him. Alright, so we've got the start of our base here. And then we're going to basically cover it up. And there is our platform for our base. Then I need to separate bag 2. So set the base aside. You're gonna hear crinkles. So many crinkles. Next, we're gonna start making the bottom floor of the castle look like. Or sorry, Witch's Tower. That's what they're calling it. We have dark gray. We have me running into the microphone. A lot of gold. How's everybody been? Anything interesting going on? Any exciting news? I don't think anybody here has gotten the Switch 2. Light gray. Yeah, I understand that, Scorch. But functional is good. Sometimes functional is all you can do, and that is plenty. Azar, are you trying to eat your old food that you didn't want to eat before? My dog has decided that he wants to eat food that's been sitting down for like 2 hours instead of the food that was freshly made for him.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water.
Thank you for that, Redeem. And I am using the Tavern and Glade tumbler that is available on my 4th wall. If anybody is interested in getting any merch, that's where you pick it up.
Stretch! Stretch!
Oh, we gotta stretch. Everybody unshrimp. Oh, that felt good. Thank you for that, Tandos. Oh, it was funny. So on Sunday when I streamed, so when I game stream, I don't usually have up mod view in front of me. Like sometimes I'll have it up on the iPad, but I don't always look at it. But on Sunday, since I was building more Lego, I had it up on my screen in front of me, and I had so many rewards in my reward queue because I hadn't been marking them as complete because I hadn't had mod view up. There was seriously like 30 rewards in there that hadn't been marked. It was funny. Alright, this is a challenge. So some of these are silver and some of these are dark gray. These are two different colors. It's actually a little bit more apparent in the camera than it is in person. It's like all of these are silver. Those are silver. I think all of these are gray. Nope, that's a light gray. Those are all dark gray. As a reminder, if you land at 95% or higher in the drop game, I'll mail you a free sticker. I also have a puzzle up and going. It is pinned to the top of chat. I did make it a little bit more challenging of a puzzle. Odd red and greens. They just go in the random. Alright. Two shades of gray. I know these are silver. That's silver. Silver? No. Oh boy. That's silver, and that's gray. They hate me. I don't even know how they're gonna tell these apart in the instructions. Alright, microphone. That's silver. Dark gray. All of these are silver. Are. You gonna go lay in your bed? You gonna lay in your bed? There's Scorch. She said you never get to see Azar up and moving. He is now being a dig-a-digger up there. He's got to make his bed comfy, apparently. Those are definitely silver. Huh, that's an interesting piece. It's like a window, but it's flat. I think all of these are dark gray. That's silver. Half the challenge of this build is figuring out the colors. Alright. So, we're going to start with dark gray, or is that silver? Unclear. Think dark gray. Yeah. Looking at the instructions, like on where stuff goes, and I'm pretty sure it's dark gray here. If not, guess who's gonna be unbuilding some stuff? Me. I'll be unbuilding stuff. I have a knack of finding builds with pieces that are very similar in color. And I have to play, guess which one? Need. Yes, it's this color. It's gonna be a lot of that. I guess it's this one. Just look at how similar some of these colors are. So there's a gold, there's a tan, and there's a darker tan. That's my instruction colors. Indistinct. Now we're starting the build of the, looks like the courtyard for the castle. I just realized this one does not come with a Thankfully, I have about a minute. This one goes like that. Has some 3-dimension going on there. of you. There you are. One upkeep. Alright, so spin. Down here in the corner goes one of these. And that goes there. Get on there. I am eventually going to need to get like some pliers so that I don't keep destroying my poor little fingernails. Alright, what's next? There you are. Like, please don't be missing. I don't want to have to figure out a solution. Alright, so keeping it like this. Just there. Epic fail. Hey, I did an epic fail, yeah. No. Alright, now we're pulling from this sort of light sand color. Oh, nope, nope. Yeah, that's right. Thought I had skipped a step. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely going to be like the courtyard of the castle, or the witch's tower, what have you. It's all greebly. There. Get on there. This goes there. Alright, two of those. Two 2 of these. Maybe? There it is. Three of these. All right, so come on. There we go. And that goes in there. It's definitely setting up sort of an intricate little courtyard going on for this tower. No. It's there. This goes here. There we go. Yeah, see, it's got lots of sort of different shapes and sizes and dimensions. I just dropped a piece. That should be my prediction at the start of stream. Will PyroKitty drop a piece? I just gotta reach it. Ah. Retrieved. Now back to what I was trying to do, preferably without losing any pieces this time. One. Two of those. Alright, so we're going down this way. And some of these probably will be attached to later, maybe, by other pieces. Almost dropped a piece. What I am going to do, so I've only got a few of these dark grays left. I'm going to move. Actually, that one is silver. It's really hard to tell. But I'm going to move all of these silvers into this bigger. Spread them out a little bit. That's 7 of these. 1, 2, 7. All Alright, what are we doing? Going along the perimeter here. So I played a demo of Strange Antiquities, which is the indirect sequel of Strange Horticulture. Which it doesn't have a release date yet, but I'm hoping it comes out before October, and it can be one of our October. If I decide to play games in the month of October, we could play it during October. I might read spooky short stories during October. Haven't decided yet. Or I could go back and forth and do both. Not 100% committed to my October stream decision yet. But I played the demo for Strange Antiquities today. It was neat. Get on there. They have it set up to sort of look like the witch's tower is built inside a mimic, which is a little weird. They just wanted to have as much totally not Dungeons and Dragons as possible. Alright, now we're going to start on the silver. These little handles. 15 of these guys. Pulling out the other stuff as I come across it too. Nothing else to get it out of the way. Alright, so there's our 15 of those. 2 of those. That. One more of those little guys. Alright, so start here. not that. Oh yeah, I was right. I was right, second guessing myself. Unnecessarily unbuilding. We do have an ad starting in 3 minutes. And I do run 3-minute ads on my channel so that we don't have any pre-roll. It gets it all out of the way at once. I will stop building during the ad. I'll do a stretch break, a hydrate break, and unshrimp myself. Ow, pinched my finger. That was strange. There's like these gaps in the bottom, and I don't know why they left them. I might go ahead and set the pieces out for our next step during the ad break, but I won't start building until after the ad break is complete. But also it's a good opportunity for all of you folks to take a hydrate break, take a stretch break. Everybody needs some water. Alright, that ad is coming up soon. Get up next pieces. Drink Dr. Pepper instead. I mean, I suppose it's better than not any drink. I won't diss anybody drinking something. And so long as it's not alcohol, technically anything will hydrate you. $16 of these this time. Probably get the rest of them. If I don't drop them all. There we go. There we go. All right. That ad should be starting here any moment. So make sure you guys take a stretch break, take a hydrate break. Everybody unshrimp yourselves. Let's unshrimp. Because it's epic music. Some of it is in fact called boss fight. Like if you look at the top of chat, it has this scroll of the name of the music, and I think one of the names actually is like boss fight or something along those lines. Some of the pieces don't want to go on all the way. There's that ad break. Everybody take a stretch break. To Epic the Musical. I have not listened to Epic the Musical, I don't think. No, have not. I have, however, heard a couple songs from it. Yeah, I just Googled it, and yeah, I have heard of a couple songs from it, and I think I even shared one with Suntroa. Get out of the way. We have a minute and a half remaining in the ads. If you can hear my voice, thank you for your sub and for supporting the channel. If you can't hear my voice, thank you for supporting through ads. Hello, Suntroa. Twitch ads are so weird. They're different in every country, so I don't know why they give me a countdown. It still says there's 1 minute remaining. But if you are not already following Suntroa, you should go give him a follow. He is the artist for this channel. He's doing a big emote sale right now. Emotes are $20 USD each. They're usually $30 each. And he has a pretty quick turnaround time for him. So yes, you could be sporting new emotes. We'll definitely have, like I said, I've heard 1 or 2 songs from it. And then I keep meaning to listen through the rest of it and then forgetting. Yes, shameless plug. I will shamelessly plug you. Back up. Reverse that. I will shamelessly plug for your art. That was supposed to be during the ad break. Shamelessly plug his art. I'm just gonna go back to building my little witch's tower over here. Since I apparently cannot talk. Oh, you guys are out of control today. Just here, building my dragon build. Trying to promote Suntroa's art. Get on there. And this is why I do not have a quote ability. on my stream. I don't need a record of my poor choices of words. Ah, there is no quote. No! Alright. Drat! You guys found a loophole in my plan. My safety net. Alright, so... those over there, so I can spread them out a bit more. Dump my miscellaneous colors out here. What color is that? Now I play the mystery color game. It's not that color. Okay, it's the dark tan. You. Okay. Building this way. Nope, wrong way. You know, I don't know why the parachute droplets are not working. I noticed that before. Don't think it would have changed your outcome. Yeah, the thing with the parachute drops is you almost have to do them, like, beforehand. Let me try something real quick. I think I can fix it. if I can. I knew I needed to update the source, the browser source link anyway. So. All right. Oh, I see. So they do not have the parachute drops anymore. I see. That's the problem. That would be why they didn't work. That would do it. Exactly. That would explain why it wasn't working. Well, now we know. Well, now the button's gone at least. So as to no longer confuse anybody. Looks like we're starting to build our little castle here finally. You're welcome, Scorch. I just saw you go live again. I was like, okay. Did he change his mind? And then I saw you update to a test, and I was about to pop out, but then you said hello anyway, so I was like, hi. That is not correct. No, it is not. It's not a Twitch stream unless you have to edit live on stream. That's what true Twitch streams are. Don't forget, we do have a puzzle up and going. We ironed out most of the issues now, but your internet is misbehaving. Well, that sucks. I can totally understand, though. My internet loves to misbehave. Now, any problems I have on stream are definitely... Well, I'm not going to say any. Most problems I have on stream are related to my internet. Oh, yeah, I saw your boop. Did it go? Oh, it must have refreshed the link when I went back into it. Yeah, let me... Settings. No. Alright. What is the command to reset? I forget. Oh, jeez. That was more complicated than I thought. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, I'm going to recreate the room. Bear with me just a moment, folks. Going to make the puzzle a little bit easier. There we are. Alright. So feel free to join in the now even easier puzzle. Far fewer pieces. Took moments of your life to get back. I am sorry you were deeply upset. You can recreate it now if you'd like. I'm all trying to do the same step again. Oh, finally using some of the white ones. Getting the wall built, slowly but surely. Go. Yeah, spin this. I feel like I'm blind. I saw this piece earlier. Oh, there it is. $371 pieces is an odd number. The oddest of numbers. This one goes up there. Not sure why we're using these particular pieces, but I'll go with it. And have an early night. Leave the tab open. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Thank you for the lurk. One of those. These are neat pieces. They're like little column tops. Ah, I'm going to make one of those windows. Fine. One of the fake windows. More like a door. I guess this would be more a door, and that's just supposed to show the shadow of the inside of the building. Alright, so that goes there. Forgot a piece. That goes there. Yes. Okay. And then a little bit more on the wall over here. Oh, it is supposed to be sort of like a column. Interesting choice of brick assortment there. Put some sort of moving bit in here. These. And you. That's an interesting step. Make it tall. Make it tall. Put it over here. Then the other one goes here. Attach two of these pieces together. Well, that's interesting. Why could I not just use a regular piece? Like, what was the point of that? Oh, I see what they're doing. It makes a pattern on the wall, like a little cross pattern. By the door there. Kind of looks like windows. I see. Also, I messed up, so I gotta undo those. But I see now what they're doing. This has to go underneath. Yeah. I see the point. Kind of clever using that type of piece. Need a flame. Put some sort of fire here. Yes, So we made like a little entry foyer there. And now we're building something over here. Hard to get my fingers down in there. All right. We have a brick with fire. Certainly in the process of becoming something. Two of those. One of those. Making another column on this side of whatever this end room is. It's definitely adding some interesting shapes in there. That way. Got some nice rounded shapes coming up there. Ooh, had a cough. Okay, so this is kind of like a furnace or a fire. And then these go on top here. That facing in. We've got some tracks put on there for something. Not sure what. Window. And this one definitely looks like a window. Get on there, piece. Well, maybe I losing my pieces. There. All right. Where does this window go? Go. Trying to get this to say open, not close on me. The rest of our red pieces here. Looking like we're almost done with this bag. Not quite, but getting there. Sorry about that. Had to talk to the side for a moment. Okay. Where does this piece go? That. Not sure where they're going with this piece just yet, but it's interesting. Now we're making a kind of arch here. That goes there. It's like a castle in miniature. Like, all the proportions are kind of weird. These are a bunch of small pieces, so I'm actually going to put them in here. Use a tray here. Get that out of the way a little bit. Alright. You go back here. That's complicated. Too blind. Run into the microphone. Sorry, I've got to lean forward now. I'm running into everything. You go there. This one. Some bushes out front. Now we're going to make another little hedge over here. Stuck to my finger. There we are. All right. Starting on this side. Oop, forgot to step. There. Yeah, so like I said, it's sort of having us make like a mimic in the outer box here. I think this is the last step of the bag. And so they also came with a knife and a fork. And it only needs the knife here, so... that on top. Making sort of like a little courtyard hedge torch, looks like. That's gonna go right here. This goes. I'm not sure what the point of this bit here is. It's an odd greebly. Alright, so that is bag 1 and 2 complete. There's a total of 4 bags. So I'm going to take a brief break. Probably about, I might go ahead and take like a 10-minute break. And I'll separate out bag 3 while I'm on that break. Let's go. We'll bring up the puzzle today. So you guys can feel free to work on the puzzle. I will... There's the link again in case anybody needs it. Like I said, I'll be taking probably about a 10-minute little break. Need to get dinner started, need to feed Azar, and I will separate out bag 3, and then I will be back to finish our build. Alright, thank you for your patience. I will be back shortly. Alright, I am back. So sorry that took longer than expected. Stepped into the kitchen to get dinner started and realized the AC had started to trip. I'll get right back to it. I did get this separated, thankfully. But yeah, our AC started to trip. It's a problem. And then Azar didn't want to eat, and he still hasn't eaten, but Suntro is going to work on that. While I get back to building with you guys. It looks like in the instructions we're going to sort of start going in the tower part. Start getting some verticality here. Redeem my list? No. Okay. I just didn't clear it. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna start doing some verticality here. Certain it was there. What? Alright. Spin to this side. Yeah, nothing like stepping in the kitchen and stepping in a puddle of water. It's the AC strip. Alright, so it's introducing some blue pieces, which I think are going to be sort of roof type pieces. Picture is really dark. And on top. These. Like so. Okay, so it wants us to slide this in. Yeah, so it's not mounted on anything, so it can move. sort of little gate to close that part up. Sorry about running into the microphone. That's an interesting shape piece. Another one of those column topper angles. It has us sort of build this before attaching it, which good, I'm glad, because that'll make things much easier for me. Azar, eat your food. It's really yummy. Azar has not been super into his meals today. No. Wrong piece. Go. In my defense, they're very similar. So we've made this little piece, which is gonna go right here. Welcome in, Migaf. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining me here in the tavern. This is PyroKitty's Tavern. I am April the PyroKitty. Today I am building some Dungeons and Dragons inspired Lego. I also have a Dungeons and Dragons puzzle going if you're interested. The link is pinned to the top of chat. But I hope you are doing well. I usually will be playing cozy games of one variety or another. On the first Sunday and first Thursday of the month, I build Lego, or I do brick building. It's not name brand Lego often. Right now, after today, I stream Sundays and Thursdays. I'll be streaming a cozy game called Ale and Tale Tavern. the Tavern Simulator. So I'll be back at that on Sunday. I am doing all right. Glad you're doing well. All right, so it's gonna be a complicated little piece here. Get in there. Not quite certain. I guess the side part of the side of the castle, I think. And this goes like that. It's very angular, whatever this piece is supposed to be. There we go. We got that bit made. And it goes over here. Like so. So we're working on this side. Like maybe making some rampart. Alright. Where is this piece? And 3 of these pieces. More of these column toppers. Love these column toppers. Alright, so we're gonna start over on this side. No, skip one, then put that. This might be part of the rampart, maybe? Certainly an interesting brick shape. Man, those bricks are sharp. There we go. Now we're gonna work with some fire. Looks like we're gonna put little flames on top of a few of these spots. No. Inside. Okay. Two. And a 5. All right. Time to use this to push it down. It's gonna kill my fingertips. And you go there. You go. almost lost it. There we go. Right. Now we're gonna build some more flame pieces, looks like. Bunch of little stuff it's got going on right now. Okay. So you first. I wonder if this is supposed to be like a part of the castle that's damaged. Oh, we got a dad joke. I wear a stethoscope so that in a medical emergency I can teach people a valuable lesson about assumptions. It's a rough dad joke. It's less jokey than the usual dad jokes. SiriBot, are you okay? Alright, so we've got some flames going on there. So that is the drop game. If you land at 95% or higher, and are willing to give me your address, I will mail you a free channel sticker. Must be willing to give me your address and be age 18 or older to qualify. Alright. Did I do that right? Yeah. And then this goes... There we go. Got a cute little roof to our front awning there. Stuff sliding around. My dragon wings for later fell out of my book. Alright, so now it looks like we're definitely going to start some tower building. Has us put that aside. We're gonna start building upwards, looks like. Oh, come back. Instructions are always so weird when they just start getting very it used to put all this in like one step, and now it's broken them down into little tiny steps. I don't understand why. go. We got one arch of the tower started. The order on this page just went crazy. It like was going across the top, but then it started like going down and then up. Oh man, it is definitely doing weird things. We're gonna put a couple windows on here. There's one window. And there's another window. Those are gonna go down here. One more window. Next window. Now my instructions go back to the top of the page, inexplicably. Two of these. That. Two more on top. This goes here. It's kind of like a ledge of sorts. Another one like that. Okay. So, making a column and then putting this on the side. And that goes... Ah, so it's kind of like a door. Let me build this other one and then I'll hold it up and show you guys. Yeah, so it's kind of like an arrow slot on a medieval castle. At least that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, and then we're building a top over it. Yeah. The instructions on this page, the setup is just wild. Building another one of these, except this time there's a pip on the outside. And then another with no pip on the outside. now we're gonna make another layer here. Maybe. Something didn't want to line up there, but we got it lined up. Alright. These instructions go all over the place. Now we're going to do a square window, not a rounded one. And it is going to go there. Kind of popping out a little bit. And that goes there. Continuing on our little tower build here. Looks like we're making some more of these arrow slots. Similar to the first two we made. There. And that one goes there. And then it has us building the same deal, but on this side over this big gate we made earlier. Based on the pieces, this should be the last arrow slot we've got going on. Oh, away. There we go. And there we go. So another slot on this side. Now my instructions jump all over the place again. There's what we've got so far. So, looking at the gate on this corner. Adding a fire piece. 2 of those. Okay, so still looking at this side. And that on there. Certainly has us working towards something. What that is, I am not sure yet. There's our corners on. Trying to not break my little fingers. Possibly dragon damage? Eventually there will be a dragon on here. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be, because all the other 4 corners have these pieces, but this one just has this angle. So I think maybe it's been broken, and that's the fire from it. It's my best guess at the moment. Are we back? Did I make it back in time? I don't know what happened. Hello. I think we're back. I don't know if that was an internet blip. Hello. I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure if that was an OBS blip, an internet blip. Ah, it was an internet blip. Sorry about that, guys. Everything just like completely crashed. Hopefully my puzzle is still going over there. Oh yeah, it is. And you seem to be working on it there, Megaff. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Apologize if I'm not. You are welcome to correct me. I will not be upset. But yeah, looks like they've got the border going around. Have some of the characters showing up here. There's my puzzle. Yeah, we'll make that a little bit bigger there. There you go. Yeah, you're getting it. We'll check back in on that in a bit. In the meantime, let me keep on building here. And hope that my internet does not have another crazy. It's weird. So I'm looking at my inspector and it's excellent, 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 and then just like unstable crash. It's very strange. Makes no sense. All right. Find where I was again. That's where I am. Building some more of this roof here. Must work. Right. That flame keeps falling off. I heard it fall. There we are. I'm just gonna leave it off for now because it keeps falling off. I don't want to lose it. Alright, going in for these tan ingots. Alright, so how do you want me to do this? That. So we're adding some side pieces here. Let's see their portions. There you go. And like that. That goes facing outward. So that's what we've got going on. Four of these. Two of these. One of these. Alright. Each side. Like that. And this is going to become an awning, looks like. Yeah, look at that. Clever. Alright, next step is to attach this. You know what, I'm going to see if I can get that plate to attach a little bit better. Taking apart everything other than what I wanted to take apart. There we go. Alright, let's try try something else here. Try to sit that on there, not quite all the way down. It's kind of loosely seated on there. Alright, and where does this go? Goes facing this way. Like so. We now have a broken tower. Some looks like flag pennants on top, or at least flag pillars. It says to set that aside for a moment. We're going to work with some blue items here. Making a roof. Ah, these are columns. I see. Looking ahead. See. Columns for a roof. Too far. There we go. Spin it around. This is supposed to be some of the jagged remains of the broken part of the roof. Here. Right. And now there's a flag on top of here. There we go. There's our roof. And it is going to be on. Like that. So there's our tower complete. That aside for a moment. We're gonna make, I think, some sort of tree. I'm not sure. It's green. I could say that for sure. Move all these pieces up here. Yeah, here. Spread them out. Next to impossible. Okay, we're still online. I am definitely having some sort of internet glitch happening, so I apologize in advance if I go offline again. I will get back online as quick as I possibly can. Yeah. Very strange. Yeah, I definitely think I'm building some sort of tree or bush. Of some sort. It's got stuff that's just like barely holding on. When you stare at it and be like, what are you going? I really don't know. Not so far. Certainly has a destination. That is never gonna stay there. Okay. It's very strange. Get on there. And then this one goes to this one. Definitely appears that we're going for tree or big shrub. Alright, so we got something. That is going. Here. Ah, it's a tree. Tree. Built the the trunk earlier. All right. Now we're going to build some sort of mechanism. This is going to go on this pole we made earlier. It slides back and forth. Okay. Certainly gonna be something. All right. Well, these are two different sizes. Oh boy. Okay. Red. And then the bigger piece. Make some sort of joint there. And that goes top that. All right. And now we have our little treasure chest. We're going to put 2 gems and some pretend gold. 2 pips and a little triangle. It's our treasure. Hold on. I think I did this with rock. I did. Yeah, I did that one first. It actually has the numbers written on it, I realized after the fact. Oh boy. Had to use my teeth pliers. Okay, so they actually say what they are. So that is 4. This is 5, so there we go. 4, 5. And then 4 goes on to this. There we go. That changes the angle, so it was important that I realized that now. And then our treasure chest slides in there, and then this pushes the treasure chest out. Not perfect. swap to my close-up cam here so you can see what I'm doing. So here's this lever. When I push it this way, treasure chest comes out. Treasure chest has our little gems and bits of gold in there. There we go. All right. But we're going to cover it up. I'm confused. I see. So it's like a fake wall. I have to push pretty good to get it out of there, though. Anyway. Oh, we are in ads. I'm sorry. We're just gonna do a stretch and hydrate break. Everybody stretch. You can hear my voice. Thank you for supporting the channel. Get a sip of water. I am actually going to go ahead and start separating out the next bag. Maybe. Yeah, I'll put those in there. And start separating out bag 4. Sorry about the crinkles if you can hear my voice. There we go. We'll just start separating out our bag stuff. Make a good use of these 3 minutes in ads. Bag 4, it looks like it's going to be our dragon. So mostly red. Ads are almost over, guys. we are almost back from ads, and then we will finish separating out this bag and then finish bag 3, because all that's left of bag 3, it looks like it's just a few chains. Welcome back from the ads. Sorry those snuck up on me. I missed them entirely. I decided to go ahead and start separating out bag 4 while I had that gap in stream. I took a sip of my water, stretched a little bit. Now I'm just going to separate out bag 4. On bag 3, all we have left are just a few, like, chain decorations. Some of bag 4 I'm not actually even going to be putting together, because it's like a... It came with, like, this weird little beholder that does not look good. I'm going to skip that particular part. Look at all these teeth. Oh, it also came with a weird, like, 3-sided die that doesn't even look like an actual dice. So I'm just gonna ignore that part. I can do that. I'll put these grays over here. Let's trade this. Pretty sure all of this is for the beholder there. All right. Let's finish step 3, which is adding these chains. Which honestly, let me look at where these go. Might just skip this chain step because... Yeah, I'm just going to do the front chains. I'm not going to do the chains over the actual castle front itself, because it just looks silly. So we're going to call these extra. But there are some that go up here on these front pieces. Those I will add. They make a little bit more sense. I get it to actually touch. Got a twist in our chain. There we go. Right. Did I build this backwards? I did. I swear I followed. I did though. I can fix it. We put some of the border on the wrong place. It's fine though. Unnecessary step anyway. Alright. So now we're going to build the dragon and where the dragon attaches. Alright, so we got this. What next? All right, so like this. There we go. Strange piece.